Hey guys, it's Arizona Woodsman coming with another video, and of course I'm not in the wilderness or anything, I'm just in my backyard, and today I'm going to do a review on the 5C's Haversack set that is sold on the Pathfinder store, and also I will be going over my Haversack kit. And so, the first part of the 5C's Haversack kit is the oilskin Haversack. It's the normal Haversack, not the extra large. It's just the normal size with the strap and the logo here. And the stitching is very good on this. I don't see any frays or anything yet. And so the first thing, which is probably one of my favorite parts that came in with this kit, is the 5x7 emergency blanket / tarp, which is reflective on one side and bright orange on the other. And the bright orange is good for signaling for rescue. And one thing that's not really the biggest concern of mine, but really I like the orange, is because if I'm scouting around an area that I'm not familiar with and I get disorientated or lost, and it's a close and it's in close proximity to my camp, I could just look around, and this bright orange, I will be able to see my camp. And so then I won't lose my camp and all my stuff. And so that's the first and one of my favorite items. And that's the cover element of the 5Cs. And then the container is the 32-ounce water bottle and nesting cup that they sell on their store. This is 32 ounces, of course, and the nesting cup is 25 ounces. And it also comes with a lid, like so. And on the lid, it has the strainer and these two slots you can use in conjunction with the pot hanger that they also sell on their store and use it as a bail. So that's the container element of the 5Cs. And then the cutting tool element that they included in this, which is pretty cool, is the Mora heavy-duty companion knife. It's a really good knife. I mean, of course you're not going to baton through a 6-inch log with this knife, but it can do some light batoning. The most I would baton with this knife is 3 inches, nothing more than that, because that's a smaller knife. And one thing that is throws back my opinion on this knife a little bit is it doesn't come with a 90-degree spine. It is rounded, but so yeah, so you can't strike sparks off of a ferro rod or a flint. And it comes with just a plastic sheath with a clip. And it, so far, it's holding in really well. There's like no wiggle in the sheath. I mean, a little bit, but pretty much nothing. And then on the cordage, it comes with a roll of number 36 bank line, hard twisted, of course. And I really like this cord. It's my first time getting this, but so far from what I've seen, it's really good. And so then the last thing is the combustion device. And it comes with one thing that I'm really happy about is the mini infernos, which are little cakes of like cotton material or something like that with accelerant, and it will burn after being fully submerged in water and soaked through, which is very good. And as Dave Canterbury says, surefire is a very important thing to have in a kit. And this, I'm not going to use it when I go camping. I'm just going to the only thing I'm going to use this, the only situation I'm going to use this in is no other options. Or I need a fire right now. Like if I fell through a frozen lake or it's pouring down rain and there's no other option. And then it also comes with a ferro rod with a glow-in-the-dark handle, which is pretty cool. And then a striker, which is good since the Mora knife doesn't have a 90-degree spine. And the striker, it strikes right here, and it has a wrench, ruler, and I don't know what this part is, and it has a lanyard to hold it all together. And so that is all the contents of the 5C's Haversack kit that is sold on their website. And now what I add to it, I add just a normal bandana. Great piece of kit. You could use it for first aid, water filtration, cover, wipe sweat off your brow. Very important part of the kit, and it's lightweight and it takes up little to no space. And also to add to the bank line, I add about a 20-foot length of paracord that just came from 2 survival bracelets that I connected with a fisherman's knot. I'll do a video on knots sooner that'll go over that. And then the last thing I add is my Work Sharp field sharpener, which has a leather strop, a coarse, and medium or fine, with the leather strop, and a honing device, which has just the fine, coarse, and fish hook sharpener, that's the coarse and that's the fish hook. It's pretty cool. I like that. I mostly use the fine, and here this is used for the serrations on knives, which is pretty cool. And this is not a whetstone. This is, I think, a diamond, because I live in the desert, and water is one of the most important resources you can have, and there's very little of it here. And so, plus the haversack, that is my content. That is my haversack kit, and I really like this. And just to go over the haversack a little bit more, I really like it because it has just a dump pouch, and it also has this pocket up here, which I don't really get because there's no way to close it, because if you put anything in there, whenever you open or close your haversack, everything's just gonna fall out, which can be a nuisance. But yeah, very good haversack. I like it a lot. And so yeah, and also what I have on my body, it has changed a little bit since my camping trip. What I have, of course, is my more bushcraft black survival knife with the ferro rod, the knife, and the sharpener. I don't really use the sharpener because it's too coarse in my opinion. And then in this pocket, the one with my knife, I carry a new compass I got. It's just I don't know what kind it is, but it's a good compass. It has a mirror on it for signaling, and for sighting a bearing, and can also be used for hygiene. And it has a movable bezel ring with the doghouse, as Dave Canterbury says. And on the north needle, it has a glow-in-the-dark strip, and by the doghouse, it has 2 glow-in-the-dark dots. So, and also on the sides, it has measurements of millimeters and inches, which is pretty cool. And then in this pocket, I have my flashlight, of course, and I don't have it with me right now, but I carry my Swiss camper, which was in my belt pouch previously. So yeah, that's just what I have on me and in my haversack. Oh, found it. Well, this is my Swiss Tinker. I guess it fell out of my pocket, but so I would be carrying in a woodland or wilderness scenario, I would be carrying my camper because of the saw, of course. So yeah, that's just the contents of my kit, and my haversack kit, which you will be seeing a lot of. It's also gonna replace my day pack. And so yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more, or if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate all of your support, likes, and comments. And yeah, see you dudes on the next video.